Yeah, so we are back in the studio again, as we've been doing. We're finishing up work on a song called Darkest Days, whose original title was Lick My Love Pump.
Darkest Days was actually written a couple years maybe before. I actually had it floating around. I wrote it one Christmas and showed it to Henry. We never really sat down to finish it. I was just like, you know what, I don't know. I don't really like it, or it's not quite there yet. I don't know, something like that.
Darkest Days was one of those songs that for years I dogged Jen about. You know, it had been around for at least in some form for 2 years before we actually ended up actively working on it. There might be a demo Jen put down. It was all like harpsichord and everything. It was really, you know, I thought the chorus of it was fucking great.
Love, 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 brother, we all need love to get us through the darkest days to come.
Henry at some point was like, you know, I'll just sit with it and rework it and figure something out, and he did, and it kind of took on this whole other life, you know.
I'm in charge now.
It had the vibe of what it was going to sort of be about when it was first written, but getting Henry to come in and put a different like viewpoint on it was like really important. And I think at the time, it was around the time of like Prop 8 in California.
That was a big fucking bummer, and especially when I started kind of getting through the grapevine that like there were some friends of mine that I didn't know were gay. You know, they would say things like, you know, I can't believe, you know, it's 2000 whatever, and I'm being treated like a second-class citizen, and that just kind of hit me right in the fucking gut, you know? Because Jen and I were, at the time, we were already kind of planning our wedding for the next year, and, you know, just thinking, this is bullshit, you know, that I can do this, and, you know, my friends who are gay can't.
It made the song have so much more weight and meaning, and really put a focus on what that was going to be about, and you know, kind of tied back to Ronaldo too, because with Before Night Falls, because Ronaldo was also persecuted for being gay in Cuba. I know years later now with the Supreme Court ruling, it you know, resonates even more, you know, and I'm really proud that we ended up finishing that song and recording it, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out, and it's just really like, I don't know, it's just really kind of uplifting. You know, we don't have a ton of those kind of numbers.
I really love this song a lot, and you know, it's one of those that just, you know, we keep coming back to it, and you know, just every time we perform it live, you know, it feels just as good every time. So yeah.
Are these days the darkest days to come?
It's very cool. I'm really happy about the way that turned out.